I'm Kassie DePaiva, and you might know me as Blair Kramer on One Life to Live. I've been that actress on that show for 15 years. I'm also a songwriter, singer, love to do that, but the most important thing that I do in my life is being a mom, and that is to my son JQ, who's 11, and of course we can't forget the wife to Jim. I think one of the greatest things, which is what's really colored my life, has been my foundation, my family foundation. I was raised in a small town in Kentucky in a Southern Baptist home. Mom and Dad are still alive, 2 older brothers and a younger sister. And my mom and dad were strict, but also allowed me to fly. They gave me a foundation where I could embrace who I was and, be this actress. But my parents instilled a love for life in me that is, I wouldn't be the woman I am today if I didn't have the parents that I have. I always knew that I wanted to be a mom growing up. When I didn't know, when God was going to bestow that gift on me, it's been the most rewarding part of my life so far. Motherhood has actually not changed me. I think all that stuff is in there. It's just a matter of once you have that huge responsibility, you have to draw on other things, and other things have to go in the closet for a while, and you have to pull out a different hat to put on.
I think you should get the boat. 3 weeks until school starts.
I think JQ was born with a beautiful disposition, and Jimmy and I have definitely tried to encourage that. And the number one rule in this house is to be kind, but it comes naturally to JQ. I have so many of my friends go, oh my gosh, JQ is so polite, he's so nice. And that to me is the greatest compliment ever, because I hate nasty children. JQ was born with profound hearing loss, both ears. He is now 11 and has bilateral cochlear implants. That means he's implanted on both sides. The first one when he was 18 months of age, and he had the second one when he was 8. When you have a child, I think, with a disability, you really cannot be a sloppy parent. Actually, Jim and I were asked to consult on a story on All My Children about a child with hearing loss. So they met JQ and they came up here to speak with us, and JQ was on All My Children for 3 days, and I was more panicked, and Jimmy and I were both just like sweating and watching.
Jason, hi, we're on in 5 minutes. You're a guest too? I thought that it was just your mom. Jason is not just a guest. Jason is actually the star of the show.
But JQ goes, Mom, it can't be that hard. You and Dad do it. I think there's a time and place for everything. I want him to be a kid first, and I want him to enjoy everything that he can. And if he works on his acting in a school play, that's fine. But as far as a professional career, I would rather him have a little bit more of the runaround crazy time as a kid, because you only have that time. You only get to be a boy once.
Okay, this is just my part for Monday. Blair Star, Blair Star, Blair Star. Bo Clinton Nora, I'm not on that page, not on that page, not on that page.
I don't think I'm gonna help you remember it anymore. Well, the best part is probably because I don't get to spend a lot of time, but she does show a lot of affection for me. Affection. Infection or affection? Well, she's a good mom because she loves me so much. You can never change that.
You make me laugh, and then you make me cry.
I talked to John yesterday, and he said that he saw you and Cole together. Did you guys talk?
My job just fires me up as a woman. It empowers me. It allows me the income that I can enjoy a really wonderful life here in New York City, which can be extremely expensive.
Really.
And I love the empowerment that all of that gives me as a woman. I think with acting and singing, they both satisfy 2 parts of me. which come together in a really nice way. I love the acting aspect of it, and I'm never going to give up my day job because it pays too well. But music brings me such joy from the inside. It's a little bit more exposed. You can't hide behind the character as you do with the acting. Music is just, it's very pure for me. I think balancing life and family and work is finding a way to just breathe and find time not to take on those things as a negative, but look at it as a real positive. My husband gives me so much by him just being there. I can be the woman that I am because I know his love is solid. My son inspires me every day because he has got such a loving spirit, and I feel responsible to God to encourage that so he can be the best that he can possibly be.
Oh, flatlined? Well, somebody's gonna bring him back. It's a soap opera.
When I found out that Jakey was deaf, I mourned that loss. But what I mourned were my hopes and dreams for him. You know, he can't miss what he never had. And he doesn't know that his life is going to be limited to a certain extent, and maybe it won't be. But for me, I thought, well, this is, you know, I'm going to have this perfect son. He's going to be able to this and this and this and this. But my hopes and dreams for him change as the years go by. Once you see that your child's going to be okay, and with any child.
Oh, get his loving, thank you.
I just want him to be happy. And I think if you can find happiness in your life, then truly everything is balanced out.